Alright, boys. Yeah, today we're doing a GT500 front end bumper. So, oh wait. Gotta have the hoodies. So, anyways, this is original. Yeah, right now, just taking these off. This is a 500 one from local dealership. I was gonna order one online from, I think it's that flex thing. I forgot what, a fiber or glass something, but it was like $50, $70 more expensive. It's not called Duraflex, or is it? But yeah, no, I went to my local dealership, Ford Ken Road in Carlsbad, and I ordered this one, $300, and it's made out of same material as I'm assuming. Well, it feels the same, but it's not that. I mean, the fitment is gonna be 100% for sure, because I heard the one that I was gonna order from kind of have bad luck sometimes on the fitment. So these right here, I was switching out the side marker lights, and hopefully they kind of have to like kind of encrust in. Alright, so yeah, it's a 10 millimeter. I tried doing it with the smaller lug nut, whatever. I don't know my tool name, sorry. But you see, like this pointy part, it will like get stuck here. So thank God I found a bigger one, or you could use a wrench. But yeah, it's 10 millimeters, and just unscrew them. This is off a 14 Mustang GT, and they do fit perfectly on the GT500 2014 Shelby front bumper, which I'm pretty happy about. It's pretty cool. Alright, this is a GT500. I can install this one. It's pretty simple. Just make sure you save these pins. Just like that. Oh yes, and it's a 10 millimeter socket. I remember the name. Socket. Sometimes I have these brain farts. So yeah, I'm just gonna tighten that up. 10 millimeter socket. Alright, so apparently I put this shit the wrong way. I put this a line on top of here. You're not supposed to do that. Yeah, so I didn't take a picture of it when I took it off, but these bushings that you see right here, when you pull them out, they kind of get a little, you know, kind of broken. So just ended up grabbing a drill and drilling that. It's just zip tie, so now it's pretty secure, because I would not rely on those push pins. Yeah, pretty solid. Just right there, and there, zip tied it. Same thing on the other side. So that's a lot better. When I put it the wrong way, the impact absorber, it would not fit in. But now I just put it in and it's like snug. So the only bad part about this is before I drill anything, I want to make sure everything is fine, because the radiator secondary cover is different from the V6 GT500 and GT, because I know the V6, it doesn't have these. It's all flat. But saw a guy on YouTube. He bought the GT500 one. He had no problems with it. He said that he just didn't want to cut this, but I have a cutter, I don't mind. You see this, when you push it, kind of hits this. So I'm gonna end up cutting that. Alright, so I was having a problem with this, and I shaved it down with the angle grinder from Harbor Freight, $13.99. So this was kinda messing up with the fitment, so I just shaved it down. Probably like, well, until I got a hole there, but that's fine because it's pretty hard plastic. But it's this one. So it was this one and this one. This is the first one I shaved down. The next one is this one, I'm shaved down, because you can kind of see, like, it fits flush here, but then it lifts up, and that fucks up with the fitment at the headlights. Let's check that fit, boys. Oh, that's a lot better than it was before. Yeah, it's a lot better. Now we just gotta shave that, and it's just a little bit, not too much. Alright boys, so front bumper, it was put on, so sorry I didn't put all the steps because I'm kind of camera shy. This is kind of sticking out, but I could probably fix that. So that's how it looks. So this is a GT. I shaved this down like I said in the video. I had my buddy over there, shout out. So you need 2 people to mount this corner right here. One holding it, pushing it, and then one pulling this. Because if you do it by yourself, you might risk cracking it. So one buddy over there, and then one pulling it right here. Because you're doing it by yourself, there's like an inch gap, like that big. So we're right there. All that's next is finding the fitment on this. So that's how it looks without the drill screws. See that big gap? Push that in both sides and it looks nice. Alright, so right now we're testing. I don't want to use the OEM clip-ons because these are clip-ons. I want something solid like this and a bearing. You call this a bearing, right? No,
that's a nut.
It's a nut. See? Don't listen to me. I don't know my tool names. I'm a noob. Dude, I was having a brain fart yesterday. I was like, fuck, what was I calling? Oh, I was calling the socket a nut lug. It's like, it's gonna go on YouTube though. It's a little too big. I want that shit like tight. She said. So that's where we're at right now. I only have 2 of these, so one's gonna go right here. Another one's gonna go right there. But on the GT, I won't be too butthurt if the body line's kind of off, but this is the closest we can get because once you close the hood down, we had a just gas, and this is where the hole, where it looked like it was kind of the closest to the body line, right there, and then right here. Small. Oh damn, dude, that shit's close.
Like right on the edge.
Yeah, the hole. That shit's fucking hella close, dude. Damn, dude, I don't think that's... cracked.
Yeah.
That's fucking bullshit.
Epoxy?
No, you see the hole right here?
Yeah.
It went through it, so it won't hold. Fuck, what do you think I could do, dude?
Considering that the edges clipped and we were just having a problem with the center, we could just resize these two and then pull it close, so like we held it here and then just pull whatever node piece we need closer, so that, you know, it kind of keeps that same line. Because if we drag it in more, right, so yeah, that one's cracking and this one might be cracking, right? So if one of them lets go, then suddenly we have something that's just lopsided.
Or when you put the bolt.
So,
because I mean, the edges is what's gonna hold it. 'Cause if we put them in the middle, or not two in the middle. You know what? Right here is perfect actually. Because it still holds it.
and then we could do, instead of making
This one,
go straight through, you could just do one slightly smaller and then drill it right through it, so that instead of having a bolt on the other side that might come out and start wobbling around, it just grabs the plastic.
Yeah. That's what I noticed with the first one. But see, this one was when you put it in.
Yeah, just see that point. You have to like cinch it on the other side.
Can you hold the or actually?
Yeah, I might.
Well, push it a little bit more. You see the marker? A little bit more.
Ooh, flush. You just take a scoop of Phillips and drill it in slowly.
All right, so yeah, this one ended up cracking here because I was gonna support the edges, but cracked. So we went to the second one right here. Just push down. We're just gonna screw that in. It still supports the same. I'll figure out what to do with this one next. That's where we're at. Slow and steady does the job.
Sucks that this thing don't got clutch settings.
It does right here. The torque settings.
Oh shit! It's
Lower
right
it.
But in case it starts stripping. Here, I'm gonna move that so I can pre-thread it and then go from there.
Well, I mean, one should be good, dude.
Alrighty.
Well, wait, I want to see the size of it.
It's like just a hair smaller, so when we drive it in, it's gonna thread. And there's nothing on the other end, so I can go all the way.
Okay.
You want it like this?
Yeah, sideways, right? Alright, see, noob shot right here. We're gonna cut this so it's smaller. I don't have an anchor. That looks so unsafe. It's retarded. Actually, no. This looks so unsafe.
Lunge.
Fuck, dude. This should always be. So check it out, boys. Found some hillbilly shit. Yeah. That
You want to be using your screw. That's why I don't know why.
All right, so the markers we marked were a little too high. Nah, just a tiny bit. So just for reference, so this is a GT. We sharpied it right here, but it was in between this hole and then this hole. So right in the middle should be a reference. Just a little bit. So this Sharpie mark right there, just like another one right there, should be a reference. All right. Do your thing, Chief. This guy's more expert than I am. Check out his whip, GTI. German made.
Well, the dealer special. There's nothing on it. Doesn't interfere with the hood. Well, it's getting better.
Yeah, a lot better.
You just take a little bit more out and it'll just line right up. So this is what we started with.
Well, I think, because there's a little gap right here, I think if we like put it out more, that's going to mess with this gap right here in the corner. Because you see on this side?
I mean,
So like,
do this side and then just whittle it out from there.
no, because like come over here. So if we pull it out more, this is going to, this,
larger.
yeah. So I think it should be flush, it should be fine like this. So we just got to do the other side. Just gonna do this side and we should be good to go, boys. That's how it's looking. This one's a square, it's a little bit bigger. Maybe
The hood won't, I mean, not the hood, the bumper won't move side to side, so as long as it's linear, it'll be alright.
Here, let's check the film one more time. Alright, so today I'm gonna show you, it's gonna be like a two-part video of where I ordered the vinyl from for the dashboard, and then the accessories, and how I was able to get the GT500 from Bumper. And so yeah, let's get it done. Start my computer up. So yeah, I'm just gonna start off right off the bat. One of the products is from Starkey. The YouTubers that did end up doing a conversion spliced it. I know Derek spliced his wires. I believe my homeboy Sky Sar subscribed his channel. He did the same thing. His tutorial on it was amazing. Like, he did it from a V6 and added that, you know, filthy, saucy look. Yeah, his Mustang looks way better than my Mustang right now. It's nutty. He spliced it. And yeah, like I wasn't too. I owed him by his soldering iron and then the wires, because I'm not really too technical with that kind of stuff. And I was able to find adapters, which they do fit. 2013 Mustang GT fog light adapters, so you can get that extension for it to reach to the fog lights, because you are gonna need this, or splice it like they did. And these do fit. Starkey products. I tested it out on this. I got this and connect them back here. Or no, not this one, actually, never mind. I got this and connected it to the OEM fog light cable, and it did connect. So all I'm waiting for is the GT500 fog lights, and I'm gonna see if the other end connects, which it should. So yeah, so Starkey products, I got that. That's gonna be one of the few things that this was $40. Yeah, around $40, and it came within like 3-4 days, which is pretty fast. And I'm going to be showing you guys how I got the OEM OG from Bumper GT500 version within a few days. So all I did was Google Ford parts, and then you're gonna click on the official Ford Parts website, and then it's gonna ask you for your zip code, and you can put your zip code, and it's gonna show you which is your closest dealership parts. Mine was Kent Grody Ford in Carlsbad. They hooked it up. They're pretty nice. They're always nice. Like I didn't know that they had a parts department where you can order stuff and get it within like 2 days without paying that ridiculous amount, like overnight shipping that you see on most websites, which is pretty so convenient. And yeah, it came in a few days. I'm pretty excited. So yeah, so you do that. You from Bumper, and then you look for the Shelby one. It should say 0227 to 0614, and when you click here, Shelby version, and obviously it looks like the Shelby version. This is the one I have on my car right now, and it's $300, and it's OEM, which is pretty nice. So it's one of the options if it is available to you in your area. What's this? So from LMR, no, not LMR, sorry, Lethal Performance. The upper grille would fit. The only problem is that they don't make one without the snake emblem on it. So what my homeboy ended up doing on YouTube, subscribe, Sky Sar, he did his conversion, and he got this like a few weeks after he installed it. And what he did, it was ended up using a heat gun and taking that out, and then putting his own custom emblem badge on it, which looked pretty nice. Pretty much no difference. I know you can do it with the GT. You just have to cut either 2 clips at the top. There's another YouTuber who mentioned that too, that he didn't want the snake emblem, so he ended up ordering a GT one and just ended up cutting 2 of the clips at the top or bottom for the upper grille and installed it, and it fit fine from what I saw. And then CJPonyParts, your fog lights. I was gonna get the tinted version, but they were on back order, but now they're in stock, and it's pretty cheap. Because basically all I'm really wanting is this right here. I'm gonna eventually end up taking off the bulb and then putting a diode dynamics in one, so I can get that, like, saucy red, snake eye type of look. So yeah, that's pretty much how I'm doing a conversion and how I ordered the parts online. And the CJPonyPart, they're gonna have the cheapest fog lights, period. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. What was I looking at? So there you go, boys. Oh, little performance cells. Lights. These are trunk lights. LEDs. Wish. Catch you on the next one, boys. Alright. This is a quick install on how to install the GT500 fog lights. Alright, so this is the back end. You don't want to take the screw clip off, because I took that off and I put the first ones in because I thought you would take it off and then put it through here, but don't do that. So this is already on here, but I had to take it off. See these two pins right here up in the top. So what I'm going to try to do is just click it back in. Smooth. It should go right in. I just have to align it. But it aligns pretty well. Just like that, boys. See? It's on tight. Pretty sick, huh? Alright, I'm going to show you how it looks.